2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the opening round of the Knott Championship. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Bean. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Nicely done. Standing over his second shot. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
And an outside chance here.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Catching the downslope, this might chase out a little more.
Well, Rich, we're at the Knott Championship, and this is the week before the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. There may be some nerves this week for some players who need to grind out some more FedEx Cup points to qualify for those all-important finals.
Well, those players not finishing in the top 70, Luke, will not advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs. Even though they might finish in the top 125, 70, that's the cutoff number. That's what they're aiming for.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here we are at the third. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What an opportunity to make a birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Setting up now on a par 4.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful. What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Well, it's time for another Max Homer highlight. Let's take a look, shall we?
This is a second. Unbelievable shot.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homer is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game has just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence because he's just a tour-bred winner.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it. This putt is from a long distance. John, what's the line on this putt?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's go to the par 3 5th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. Yeah, that was a safe play. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet. Ooh. Four feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee. Wow, that was just striped. Oh, that was a big bounce forward. This one's got some legs on it. Second shot here on the 6th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like 2 breaks in this. So move left and then come back to the right.
Putting for birdie. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4. That's a bit out of shape. Sitting at 2 under. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Good speed about it. Look at this.
Oh, no!
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently a couple under for the event. The 8th hole is a par 3. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This would be a great up and down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 5 strokes behind. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. This is his second shot. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Not a bad play, that one. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Oh, I like the pace on this putt. Come on. You beauty! What a putt! And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Going with the 7. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A 14-footer.
This for par.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And there it is. Currently at -3 for the round. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Going with less club.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. It's got a chance. What a disappointment. And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. Second shot here on the 12th.
Oh, this is looking long.
And he's safely on the green. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, looks like he's got about 25 feet to the cup.
He's read a lot of break from the right here. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Well, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's looking like this is going to be a hard break to the left.
Oh, that's a good line. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one. His second shot here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently 4 under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. That's some good golf right there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I'm pretty sure this is quite a hard break to the left.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This one is for par.
He's in a share of 15th place here.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that took a first skip. It was a big skip.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Behaving nicely there.
This putt to move into a tie for 9th. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. He's currently tied for 9th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. This one's got to pump the brakes. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Second shot here on the 17th. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And this putt is to move into the top 5. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Oh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth. So close. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He finds himself in a share of 9th on the leaderboard. The 18th hole is a par 5. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Currently -5. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This for 2nd on the leaderboard. His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. And he winds up in a tie for 2nd as this round comes to an end. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to hand out the trophy here at the Knott Championship. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. Our leader's going along very nicely at -9 at the moment as we continue things here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out.
Nicely done.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player's firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself currently tied for ninth. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Ooh, this one caught a good bounce off of the downslope. This might chase out.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This shot from around 210 yards. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And he needs this to save par. And he's down there. You got to read.
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Currently 7 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Is this one releasing out too far? Setting up for his 3rd shot. That's a great chip. He should be able to clean that up for par. Nice birdie, well played. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Lovely, lovely run.
No, he's not going to be happy about that. That could have stopped before the bunker. Sitting at 8 under. What a shot. This is what remains for third place on the leaderboard. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the 6-iron here.
That dog will hunt.
Lining up the birdie putt here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
What a putt that was.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. The 6th hole is a par 5. Tee shot is looking good here. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Oh, that was pure. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. This is his second shot. Currently tied for the lead. This looks to be heading to the green. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Now leading by 1 shot. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Opting for the 9-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is from 14 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
That's disappointing. Just a short putt remaining here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Par 4, 9th hole here.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. This would be a great up and down. It's tracking. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Here we are, Rich. A wonderful opportunity on the table. A chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And he's down there. You got a read?
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently in first position Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Is hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. Ooh. And this one is for his par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's head to the 12th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Yep, that shot safely on the green. A look to get to 13 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Leading by a shot after that hole. The par 5, 13th hole. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the 13th. And just in the first cut here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side. Starts off looking good.
This is tracking. Oh, so close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Putting for bogey here. And unfortunately, that is his first drop shot of the tournament. And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole. Well, he's got a chance to win this title. Will he stand up and deliver? This one is right down the pipe. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Can he come up clutch and get up and down here? If he makes this, he'll save his par. And it's a one-stroke par four for our leader over the field. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par four. Well, that's a handy shot from about 200 yards out. And only one off the pace here. Opting for the 5-iron. This putt coming up is for birdie.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. Oh, I like the start line on this one. It's going to break left now.
It's just about 3 feet away.
A good look at par here.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5. Oh, that is bombed. And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. Setting up in the first cut. That seemed like the right play at the right time.
Great shot with just one stroke back. All of a sudden, things could change in a hurry.
And with this putt to claim the Knott Championship title. So close. Well, moments don't get much bigger than this. A must-make putt if they want extra. Well, there you have it, Rich. It looked inevitable. We're into a playoff. Well, how about that, Rich? We couldn't get this one decided in regulation. We're going to sudden death.
Oh, this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Giddy up. This is going to be fun.
Oh, that was mashed.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Well, this looks enticing here, Rich.
Nobody wants to see this player lay up. Time to be bold.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 and 2.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, it's a 42-footer.
That's disappointing. It all comes down to this. Make it. And the playoff... And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. Onto the second hole of the sudden death playoff. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Had a par earlier on this hole in regulation.
Attaboy, good shot. Well, what's your advice here, Rich, with the opponent so close to the hole?
Only look at the flagstick, look at nothing else. Hit your shot and hit it close.
Yeah, nicely played. This next putt will win it all. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
Oh, nice looking putt. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Don't you just love to see that? A big-time putt at the right moment.
How about that putt to finish it off? Congratulations.
Get the celebration started. There's your winner.
And let's go join him, Luke. Winner on the second playoff hole.
Well, that should do it, folks. Hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the dedicated, talented people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.